Hey church, we are continuing our reading through the Bible series, and we are at the end of Mark chapter 1 and the beginning of Mark chapter 2. The thing that that stuck out to me, again, it always sticks out to me when I read this section, is the story in Mark chapter 2, where the four friends carry their other friend who's paralyzed. He's lame, he's got some sort of physical disability, and they bring him to this house that Jesus is teaching in. And the house is so crowded full of people they can't get in. So they obviously go up to the roof and they dig a hole and they lower their friend down in front of Jesus through this hole in the roof. And then this whole scene plays out where Jesus heals the man, and the Pharisees who are in the building are wondering what sort of man Jesus is and how can he go around proclaiming forgiveness of sins. And there's this huge question that gets debated. But my favorite part about this passage itself is that it says in verse 5, when Jesus saw their faith, he said to the paralyzed man, "Take up your mat and walk." When Jesus saw the faith, not of the man who got lowered down, which is normally the case in these sort of healings, when Jesus looks at someone and they have this faith that they know that Jesus is God's Son and that he can heal them. But here it's the friend's faith. When Jesus saw their faith, he healed the man. And I think the question that this begs is, are we those types of friends? Are we those types of friends that we have such faith that we know and believe in Jesus, that he can do anything, that the thing that we want most is, like these men, to bring our friends to Jesus, knowing that he is the one who can do anything. And that even if that person themselves do not have a faith of their own, that based on the faith that we have and who Jesus is and what he can do, that we might see our friends' lives changed. And so the question for you and for me, as I read this passage anyway, is, am I that sort of friend? A friend who has this incredible faith in Jesus. That faith makes me want to bring my friends to Jesus, knowing what the result will be. And that 3, I am willing to do anything and everything, even if it's socially unacceptable, in order to bring my friends to Jesus. Are we those types of friends that have that faith and dedication and loyalty? And I think that's a question I need to wrestle with, because sometimes I often think that, I do believe in Jesus, but maybe I don't seek to bring my friends to Jesus enough. Maybe I start to believe that maybe this person's lack of faith is too big of an obstacle for Jesus to overcome. Or maybe I want to bring my friends to Jesus, but I don't want to do whatever it takes to get them there. I don't want to look socially unacceptable. I don't want to make any enemies. And I don't want to stand out as being some weirdo, like these guys, the weirdo that, ruins someone's property to lower their friend. I certainly don't want to do that. And so maybe that's what prevents me from bringing my friends to Jesus. But nevertheless, this story is a case about what real friendship looks like. Friends who have an incredible faith in Jesus, friends that want to bring their friends to Jesus, and friends who will do anything, overcome any obstacle in order to get their friends to Jesus. Are you that type of friend?